Hello, and thank you for welcoming to this Rock and Metal Disciples podcast here. Thank you for listening in again, and I just wanted to bring out a topic that I've always wanted to say, but was too lazy to actually do it until right now, and that is, it's okay to listen to other music. Yes, it's okay to listen to other music. For those of you who are just curious enough about joining a group like this, and we're wondering if it's okay to listen to this, if the requirements are just to listen to rock and metal music in general, or like just you can only like rock and metal music in general just to like this group. That is false. That is a false negative. You can like other music as well. I only ask that you just when you're talking about music in this sort of realm, let's just say realm, you're talking about rock and metal music in general, because that's what this is called, the Rock and Metal Disciples. Now, why would I bring that up? Because, well, I like to listen to other music too. So, I like this group that I made because it allows me to interact with other people who also share common interests and common activities and common things that I like as well, like the music. Sure, I listen to other music, but to be honest with you guys, metalheads and rockers are some of the most friendly people I have ever met in my entire life. Seriously. Like, 2 days ago, like, I was just walking down the street, and I noticed some guy with a Led Zeppelin t-shirt. I was like, awesome t-shirt, dude. And we just, like, he's like, yeah, hell yeah. And we just, like, fist pumped it or whatever. Or, like, high five or whatever. And then, I'm in Guitar Center just talking to some of the guys, talking to some of the people, talking to this guy who works with drumming, and I'm drumming myself. So then I walk out of the store, and there's a guy with a Beatles t-shirt on. And I'm wearing the exact... I have the exact same Beatles t-shirt. So I go, cool t-shirt, dude. I have that exact same t-shirt. And I end up talking to the guy for about 5 minutes about, like, rock and roll music and this clothing line thing I want to make in the future, which is a whole different thing. I don't know. Point is, I was talking to him about that, and he thought it was a good idea, too. And then just today, I'm walking down the street, and I feel like going back to Guitar Center again because I'm freaking bored out of my mind. And just about as I'm crossing the street towards Guitar Center, there's this guy with a Lamb of God t-shirt on. So I give him a devil horn sign to say, to give him like, thing like, like, give him the signal, give him some kind of signal saying, hey, I'm one of you, I'm one of you. I know what that is. I know what that is. So I was playing Lamb of God on my iPod at the exact same time. So I just let him listen to it, and I noticed the smirk on his face when he realized what was playing on my iPod. So I ended up talking to him for like 5 minutes about all this different stuff, and I talking to him about this group and everything like that, and about my future plans and stuff like that. And I don't know if he's gonna like the group or not, but I mean, the fact that I can just talk to any of these people, like it's just cool like that, It's like these are people I've never met before, and it's like I just end up talking to them as if I've known them for years, They're like your friends or your buddies, It's like rockers are your bros or your sisters, They're the people that you can just talk to, and like about any kind of rock music or metal music, and you just get along, It's a community like that, and don't bash anybody like that either, because that's just not cool at all. And I mean, today, like, I went to the Guitar Center again, and there was these two guys I met, and they know how to play Avenged Sevenfold's Afterlife, so I ended up singing the song with them. So that was pretty funny and awesome at the same time. And yeah, I mean, it was good talking to them as well. And I told them about this group as well, and just that. I mean, Guitar Center is like the ultimate place to go to just to talk to people about music. It's like the shit. It's the shit. It's the shit. Guitar Center is just awesome to go to. Plus, they let me play on the drums. They let me play around with some of the guitars and the bass guitars, and the pianos, and that's pretty awesome. And this one time I was at Dunkin' Donuts, and I noticed this guy walking in. And I wasn't sure if he was a metalhead or not, but what gave me a clue to if he was a metalhead or not was he walked in, he had jeans on, and he had this chain sticking out of his pocket, like a metal chain, like strapped to his pocket. And I noticed that's like leather chain or something like that, and it's usually affiliated with metalheads. So I just asked him kindly, are you a metalhead? And he said yes, and we started talking about metal music. in Dunkin' Donuts. So I mean that's pretty cool. I mean I don't know, a lot of these guys, they just come across it very like, just very like not open. They're very strangerly. But that's not always the case. Like whenever I'm wearing my Beatles T-shirt, whenever sometimes I wear my Led Zeppelin or my Metallica T-shirt, I also get compliments. Like 2 times I've already worn my Metallica T-shirt. I've gotten 2 compliments with people going like, "Hey, awesome T-shirt, nice T-shirt." I'm like, "Thanks, you too," or whatever. That's what's cool about that. That's why I like to wear that stuff, because I can express myself and I like to identify with people who like the same thing. And that's what I like about metal music and rock music, is that like it's like I can just make friends with anyone like that. And I don't have to make friends with them, but I could just talk to them for 5 minutes and we could share like our common stuff and go on our separate ways as if we never met before. But going back to this whole it's all right to listen to like other music besides rock music and metal music. Yeah, it's completely cool. We just asked that you like rock music and metal music. That should be expected of you. Why else would you join something like this if you don't like rock or metal music? And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So thanks for listening in, and I hope you have a great time, day, night, wherever you're at, what time of the day. See ya.